Hey everyone, my name is Ahmed. I'm a realtor with eXp Realty. I have a client moving all the way from Midwest and relocating to beautiful Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania. I'm really excited because we went and looked at some homes, old and new. We checked out some neighborhoods and he decided to settle down in Mechanicsburg, and he's having a home built from scratch. So I thought this would be a good time to answer a question that I'm asked all the time by most of my clients. Should I buy an old home or should I buy a new home? So I thought I would give you 3 pros and 3 cons of each. The first pro of buying a brand new house would be the warranty. So best example would be when you buy a brand new car and you drive it off the lot. You have bumper to bumper warranty. So the appliances, all the facilities of the house will have a warranty that stretches from minimum 1 year to 3 years. Sometimes you can have up to 5 years. The construction element of the house will have standard these days is 7 to 10 years. Some builders will go up to 15, even 20 years. It depends from builder to builder. So this is a good question to ask. So having the peace of mind of having a warranty for a brand new house makes a big difference. The second pro is going to be maintenance. You will have little to no maintenance for at least 5 to 10 years if you maintain the home right. As you know, maintenance cost for a house is very expensive. You don't need to do that with a new build. The third pro is going to be the house is going to be energy efficient. What I mean by that is new houses are smarter. They keep the heat in during the cool months and they keep the cool in the summer. That saves you a lot on bills for maintaining the house. Your heating bills will not soar during the winter time and vice versa for the summertime. The windows are going to be more efficient. You'll have more insulation. These are the cons of a new build. The first one is definitely going to be the cost because you're buying something at retail. Retail is always expensive. That will stretch out your budget a lot. The second con is length of time. The length of time meaning if you're buying a spec home that's move-in ready, you may have to wait just a couple of months, which is standard. But if you're buying a home from scratch, if you don't like the spec home and if you want everything customized to your liking, the color of the floors, the color of the cabinets, the countertops, you would need to wait at least 6 to 8 months depending. Sometimes it may be done in 5 months if they're already at pre-construction, but it normally takes about 6 months for a home to be completed. The third con, according to my clients, is it's very stressful. So yes, it's very exciting to pick out the color of the floor, the color of the rooms, the countertops, the kind of pendant lighting you want, whether you want recessed lighting or not. This is all very exciting, but it does get pretty stressful because when you go to the design gallery, now every builder has a different name for it, but I like to call it design gallery. That's where you meet with someone and you sit one-on-one and you pick out all the specifications of the house, and that can get pretty stressful. These are the pros of an older home or resale. First thing is it's going to be less expensive if you want to compare apples to apples. And if you go into a neighborhood or a development where you compare a 3-bed, 2-bath that was built 10 years ago versus a 3-bed, 2-bath that is just being constructed, you will see a big difference in the price. So you can get a better deal if you buy an older home. The second pro for buying an older home would be the architecture. I get this feedback all the time from my clients that they want to see some character in a house. What they mean by that is when you go into a newer neighborhood or a newer subdivision or development, you will see houses that are pretty much cookie cutter, for lack of a better word. You will see all the houses look pretty much the same. But if you want some character in the architecture, a design that's different, you might want to go with an older home. The third pro is you are going to get a larger yard. Older homes were built on bigger pieces of land, so you will get more acreage. A larger yard, if fenced, is going to be great to entertain friends and family, especially if you have pets or young children. These are the cons of buying an older home. The first con would be it's dated. What I mean by dated is you won't have a lot of design elements that you would find in a newer home in older homes. For example, open concept, that's kind of in these days. You won't see that in older homes. You won't see any older open concept older homes unless they have been renovated. Recessed lighting, that's something that is kind of standard these days, and you won't see a lot of recessed lighting with older homes. Some older homes may have wallpaper, which is something that was used 20-30 years ago. But that brings me to my second con, which is maintenance. You can get a great deal if you buy an older home, but you would have to maintain it. So taking down the wallpapers, making it to your liking, adding recessed lighting, things like that will cost you, but that's just the cosmetic aspect of it. The most expenses come in maintenance. So when you buy an older home, you would have to maintain it, and that doesn't come cheap. The third con of buying an older home would be storage. So there's a severe lack of storage. Older homes had design flaws, and they are not going to be designed according to the houses that are being built now. The houses that are being built make a better usage of space, so you have more storage space. You will not get that with older homes. My name is Ahmed Islam. I'm a realtor with eXp Realty. If you have any questions, or if you're ever curious about buying or selling a home, give me a call at 717-900-7626. Thank you.